Hey, if you guys saw me wearing this shirt in another video, standing in this position, it's because I've recorded two videos back to back, and you're not seeing them at the same time. Maybe, maybe not, but just wanted to throw that out there. Um, yeah, just another lie on the digital gramophone. A few of you, only a few, because nobody really watched the video, saw that I did a video talking about a concert that I went and saw last year, a Jason Isbell show, and I said that I was going to do some other videos about the concerts that I saw last year, because I just want to keep talking about 2023 instead of focusing on the year to come. So I kind of wanted to do individual videos about the three concerts that I'm about to talk about, but I've put this off long enough, and I still wanted to document it and talk about it. And I decided to round up the kids. I'm going to include a little bit of our discussion in this video as well. So last year, my kids went to their first concerts. The very first concert that we went to, and all four of us went, was Bruce Springsteen at the Greensboro Coliseum. It was sometime in March of last year, I believe. February or March. I'm pretty sure it was March. And it was like a week or two before. And my wife texted me and she said, "It looks like there's still tickets to the Springsteen show. We should look at them and maybe take the kids." Famously, the most recent Bruce Springsteen shows sold tickets at astronomical prices. Well, they opened up some seats in not the best locations in all of these arenas, some of them behind the stage, some of them off to the side, and you might have had an obstructed view or something like that. But they opened up some more seats as they got closer to the shows, and you could get them at face value. So I scored 4 tickets. It still ended up being a good amount of money because I got them lower, but they were kind of off to the side and back behind the stage a little bit. And I'll include some video footage so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So you guys saw Bruce Springsteen, right? For the first time? Yeah. And that was your first concert. What did you guys think of your first concert?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah? What, it was loud, wasn't it? That was kind of the biggest thing. It was really loud. But it seemed to bother you, Sam, a little bit more than your sister. But I think because she didn't even really know what was going on, so she was just kind of like, hey, whatever, right? Right?
Yeah.
And you stood, Inez, you stood on Daddy's knee, or I held you the entire show, right?
Mm,
Right?
Mama was cute.
But yeah, Mama held you for some times too. You're right. We didn't stay for the whole thing. We left a little early, but you guys still stayed for well over 2.5 hours, about 2.5 hours. And you liked your concert experience?
Out of 10.
Okay, give me a rating out of 10 on the Bruce Springsteen show.
Okay, out of 10. 8.
An 8 out of 10?
Actually, 7.
7 out of 10?
7.5.
7.5 out of 10. Why 7.5 out of 10?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably just
What do you give it an S out of 10?
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10? You liked it more than that.
I would say she would think it's an 8.5 out of 10.
I think that's what I would say. I would say she probably thought it was an 8.5 out of 10.
What did you think? Okay, I'm just kidding.
All right, for me it was a 10 out of 10
I'm just kidding.
because it was a really good show. Because
I'm
he
just
always is a really
kidding.
good show. Okay, you're just kidding, but also because you guys were there with me, so it was a 10 out of 10. I know, sentimental garbage, Dad. What are we doing? I think the kids really enjoyed it, and I think, you know, as my wife said when she texted me, she was like, you know, core memories, you know, or something, like convincing me to buy the tickets, you know, core memories, you know, it sounds like a very social media meme type thing, right? But it was really cool, and my kids can say, you know, that their very first concert was Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, so that's pretty fantastic. It was only my 4th time seeing Bruce, but it was almost 20 years, very close to 20 years to the week or so that I had seen him for the very first time on the Rising Tour. So that's pretty neat. Now, the next 2 concerts that I'm going to talk about, we took Sam to one, and then we took Inez to another. Sam, as much as he loved Bruce Springsteen when he was really little, over the years, he's kind of like, you know, not quite as much into him as he used to be. And now he absolutely loves Wilco, along with some other shitty music like Imagine Dragons and whatever. What are you going to do? You can't win them all. But he loves Wilco, and he's been saying that he wanted to go see Wilco. And Wilco came to Asheville in April. And so we went to see them, and it was on the Cruel Country Tour. He got to see the band more than he did when he was at Bruce, because they were right in front of us. We were up in the balcony in some really nice seats, not too far away. Now, what did you think of the Wilco show?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? 10 out of 10? All right, what was the one song that you wanted to hear at the Wilco show, Sam?
Random Name Channel.
Did they play it? No, they didn't play it, which was kind of surprising to me. But they still played a lot of other songs that you like, right? Impossible Germany? Did you like Impossible Germany? Yeah? Do you like staring at yourself in the camera? Okay. But yeah, he had a great time. They played enough of the songs that he knows. He doesn't know Wilco in and out like his dad, but he knows a lot of Wilco songs. Leading up to this, he's been really getting into Star Wars, and so he was hoping that he would hear at least one song from that album, and I don't even think they played one. They played, the songs that everybody loves, Impossible Germany, which he loves, and several others. And it was an absolutely outstanding show. They are just one of the best live bands going today, without a doubt. The last show I'm going to talk about is Boy Genius. Over the summer, they played in Wilmington at an amphitheater that's kind of like in not the center of downtown, but it's in downtown Wilmington, North Carolina. Not the best sounding amphitheater, I gotta be honest. And we got there, we didn't want to have to wait too long. And so we just kind of wanted to show up. And so we were way in the back. You could hardly even see the stage. But nonetheless, it was an absolutely beautiful night. And my daughter had an absolute blast.
Before you, his mother, before him. Who would I be without you, without them? Speak to me, speak to me, speak to me, until your history's no mystery to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Until the words run dry, we'll see eye to eye again. Everything I've got, please take what I can give. I want you to hear my story and be a part of it. Thank my father before me, his mother before him. Who would I be without you, without
them? Okay, so Sam's gone because we couldn't get him to sit still, which is fine. He used to be better at making videos, like when he was more like your age, right? Okay, so what concert did you get to go to by yourself with mommy and daddy? What did you go?
Boy Genius.
Boy Genius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
Good.
It was good?
Mm-hmm.
When we first got there, the guy that was opening for them, Bartees Strange, was playing, and he was kind of loud.
He was so loud.
He was so loud. And then they had some louder songs, some rock songs. But then almost like they were screaming, right? The audience was almost louder than Boy Genius, weren't they? Screaming, a lot of screaming. But you enjoyed it, right? You loved it, right? Where did we go after the concert? Do you remember where we went after the concert?
No.
You don't?
Waffle House.
We went to Waffle House. That's right. Daddy used to do late night Waffle House, and I'd never thought I'd be doing late night Waffle House with a 4-year-old. So Inez does really like Boy Genius. She had already really liked a lot of the songs, and I'd been listening to the album a lot. So this wasn't really anything that we had to like push her into. You know, she was really into it. Now, would she have rather gone to see Taylor Swift? Of course. This was probably the first time that I've ever felt really old at a show, because most of the shows that I go to actually have a pretty mixed age group. And my wife is, you know, she's not even 40 yet. But she even felt old. But I actually think that's kind of cool, because it would have been really disappointing to me if I went to see Boy Genius, a very relevant new group, and that the whole audience was just like a bunch of like rock and roll dads or something. That kind of would have sucked. So it was great to be around a youthful, energetic crowd that's excited about a contemporary artist, you know, that plays by and large rock music. If you know, soft rock at times, but it was very cool to see. There were these two young women standing behind us. When the show was over, one of them said to us, that Inez did, or, that our daughter Inez had done really well through the whole concert, and that they couldn't take their eyes off her and all that stuff. And my wife said, well, the thing is that she likes Boy Genius, don't get me wrong, but we also thought that this was pretty much the closest we were going to get to taking her to a Taylor Swift concert, just because Boy Genius actually opened for Taylor Swift. But yeah, all in all, an outstanding show. Even though we couldn't really see much of the stage, you could see stuff happening on the monitors. They sounded absolutely amazing, and really, really tight performance. There's a couple of other concerts that I saw that I could talk about. I don't know if I will. It's time to kind of move on from 2023. It was actually a really good year for me, mostly because of these moments that I spent with my family. And so yeah, I wanted to kind of at least document this. If nobody watches this video, I don't really care. We're not here for that, right? All right. You want to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Bye.
Digital gramophone makes no sense.